Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to My Summer Car, the surprisingly serious car building, maintenance, road trip simulator thing, except we're not doing very well on the whole road trip thing because I can't actually build a car. At the moment I've been told to build my car faster at 2 AM during a terrifyingly pitch black Finnish night because I have to go pick up my mate Sven from the pub. But I can't deny I've been slightly distracted from the fact that there do appear to be terrifying glowing sprites over in the undergrowth of the Finnish night. Yeah, there is actually some form of terrifying yellow thing just moving through. Hang on. Let's just leave that there for a second. I'm going after the terrifying yellow thing. Actually, that might be a car that works. If I could just get hold of a car that actually flipping works, or it's some form of terrifying Finland glowing creature. Hang on, please. I need the car. I need to pick my friend up from the pub. This is... Wait, what? That's not a car. That's just, I feel like I'm being led to my doom by some form of Finnish sprite right now. Oh, it's the basketball. It was just trying to get away. No. You come back here, you. Come back, Mr. Basketball. You're not escaping anywhere. Actually, I'm kind of sad now. I was hoping that... Is that a boat? Is that a flipping boat over there? If that's a boat, maybe that works. I could pick my mate up from the pub in a boat. Yes, okay. Now we're making progress. Kind of, I really hope the pub's by a body of water, by the way. Also, basketball, where's where... I've no idea where my house is. I'm just lost in Finland. Right, go back over there, find the house. Did I mention this game has no map and no tutorial or anything? It's basically just you figuring things out based on how well you know how to build a car. Would you believe I don't know how to build a car that well? Yes, there is in fact just a boat. Right here. Okay, into the boat we go. Yes. Now enter driving mode. Okay, now, does this boat work? Oh, I actually need to... Okay, I need to get the boat started by grabbing the starter. And then, okay, that's engine shut off. That's a thing. Come on. For God's sake, something in Finland has to actually work. Come on. Do I have to put the boat into neutral? Is this how boats work? I've also never driven a boat. I've driven plenty of cars, albeit, you know, nice modern ones, but I've never done a boat before. It does have gears. Which gear should it be in? Does it have enough fuel? Is that the problem? It potentially doesn't have enough fuel. Hang on. Let's just check if we need to, like, top up the fuel. Is that the problem? Do I need to fill it up with fuel? Well, it doesn't look like it. I mean, if this is just basically like a lawnmower, which is a piece of technology with a starter like this, I do know how they work, at least, well, I know how to start it at least. Then all I need to do is just, if I can do this fast enough, then that would be fine, but apparently no. Okay, I've got a couple of commands I haven't tried yet. I could try hitting the engine. Stupid. Oh, that makes me really thirsty really fast. Right, don't do that. Or I could try swearing at the engine. This is, I don't know if this is real Finnish swearing, it presumably is. Now I suspect this is yet another piece of technology I'm completely incapable of properly using. Well, I don't appear to be immediately dying. My hunger, and I don't actually have a coldness or anything. Can I just crouch? I cannot crouch. Okay, I can't crouch. What else is there over here that I could try and swim to? I just need to find a working vehicle of some description. Preferably one from 10 years after this game is set, because then I know how to use it. The sun is coming up, by the way, which would presumably mean that... Yeah, it's probably about, I don't know, 3-4 hours since the guy told me to come and pick him up from the pub. Who calls a friend at 2 AM in the morning and says, come and pick me up from the pub? Who does that? That's not good friend behaviour. Also, luckily, I have found my way back to the house, because now I can see the path a bit more clearly, which is nice. Wait a minute, there's also another path leading off from my house in this direction. The paths might theoretically lead to something good, right? Because a path can't be something that a car's supposed to go down. So if I just follow this here path into the Finnish woods, then that has got to be a good thing, presumably. I mean, that guy said something about a flatbed truck full of wood. So that would suggest that there's got to be a flatbed truck somewhere on the map. Maybe that thing's drivable. Oh, hang on. Look over there. That's a big oil truck. Okay. This is promising. Maybe that thing bloody works. Let's go steal it. So the truck is labelled as Kesselin Leat Hyololto Pesajavi, which I'm going to assume is Finnish for free use truck, please feel free to take me. Yep, perfectly fine. Now, in we go. In we go. Maybe, oh, this one's got an actual flipping gear stick. This is good. I feel much more comfortable with this car already. Actually, hang on. Before we start driving, let's just close the door behind me, please. Just actually, can we close the door? Can we close the door? Never mind, we'll just drive with the door open. We'll have ourselves a nice Finnish breeze while we're driving here. Right, okay. Now, how do we drive this one? Differential lock. And then the rear, oh, bloody hell. It's got truck things. Where's the bloody ignition? Right, get the interior lights on. And probably the exterior lights. Ignition! Okay, here we go. This is good. Now, do we have any... We have no revs. That's the wipers, fine. Parking, ooh, parking brake. And now I've done something wrong. I've done something... What? What have I done wrong? What? What's wrong? Hang on. Just get the steering wheel out of the way. There's no gravy. Or we haven't gone whaling recently. Or we haven't done the lights or the thing. Just get the rear... Yeah, turn the rear AXA. Yeah, and the differential lock. Maybe the hydraulic pump needs to be the windscreen wipers. I'm going to put the parking brake back on. And then, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to turn the truck off. I'm going to turn the wipers off. No, I've just turned them up. Right, okay. Now, what in theory is going to have been the problem here? Okay, let's just try things until all of the lights go off. So, the differential lock seems to... Well, that's a yellow light. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. The rear lift axle... can either be, let's just have that on as well. Let's say all of the lights that are red need to be off, and all the lights that are yellow need to be on. Okay. I get no revs if I put that down. I can put that's the brakes. I can turn the steering wheel. I can't do anything with the things. Okay, if I put the clutch down, can I put the gear up? No, I can't. What's the problem with the truck here? Why isn't the truck working? Something to do with... Yeah, open the spill valve. Maybe we need to open that. And then take the tank hose. And now we've fitted that. Put that into the open spill valve. Now the truck should be good to drive. Probably. It is still just making that annoying buzzing sound. And I don't know what that's supposed to indicate to me. Alright, you know what? We're going to abandon... the truck. The truck is maybe just not good. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Screw the truck. The truck is complicated. How complicated can a flipping tractor be, though? That's got to be a relatively simple bit of kit, presumably, right? Just get in the tractor. Right, okay. This I like. Look at the relatively small number of buttons and switches. We've got to be able to figure this one out, okay? Maybe it's because the diff lock is on, or there's... Okay, right, so... Possibly, tractors are more complicated than I'm giving them credit right now. Okay, well, we're in a bad situation at the moment, because I'm kind of almost out of... That's diesel. Ooh. Could the problem have been all along, I simply didn't have enough fuel? If I just steal this here diesel from this guy... Hang on, you just go over there for a second. Also... I think we've got some free beer over here. Nice. Whatever's in here, we'll just drink this. Booze! Nice. Right. Use the booze. There we go. That's got my first dab. Oh, I think this might have been quite strong. Okay, just urinate it out onto the wood pile. Urinate it onto the wood pile. There we go. That's feeling better right now. Oh, good. Oh, I should not have drunk the mysterious bottle of Finland booze. What we can do is we can chop some wood to get some, axe. There we go, axe. Now we just use the axe to axe. No, where's the axe gone? Chop the, oh, this would be so much easier if I weren't drunk right now. Oh, yes, here we go. There we go, that is some firewood right there. Okay, so that's how we chop wood. So now we pick the log, and now we put it over here. And now we chop the wood. Or we would if we weren't drunk. There we go. So now we're producing firewood. Right? Hang on. Just drop the axe. Axe goes over there. And now we've got... now we've got firewood. I think we've got a solution here, which is now we know how we can make some firewood. Now we just need to take the explosive, grab the diesel, grab the, there we go. There we go. Right, okay. And now are we standing up? Yes, now we're standing up. Take the diesel and run it back to my house, and hopefully we'll sober up by the time we get there. You know, I'm just going to go and lie down for a minute. I'm not sure what was in that bottle of Finland brow, but I feel like I could just do it just like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I did start work at 2 a.m. this morning, so I feel like I've deserved a nap. Unfortunately, Finland is currently suffering from an earthquake. I don't know if that's truly what happens or not. Hello? Could you suck our sewage well dry? I pay, of course. Do you actually want me to come and deal with your sewage, or is this a Finnish euphemism? Also, I really need to get out of the house because it has gone a bit mad. Yep, literally, Finland is having an earthquake. We're going to do this again on a day Finland isn't suffering an earthquake. Okay, we're good. The earthquake has sorted itself out. Now, grab the diesel and get the diesel over to the van. If I could just figure out how to... Where's the diesel go? There should be like a place where we put the diesel into... Oh, there. Hang on. Yep, shove the diesel into the... Can we use this? No, I can't use this. Okay, never mind. I can't use... Okay, just crack open the back of the van. No, open the back of the van. Right. Now, we'll just take the diesel with us. All right, we'll just put the diesel in there. Close up the van. We need to figure out how to use this van, okay? Like, we've been not using this van for too long. I need to figure it out. And don't tell me it's fuel, because, like, I have got a can... I really hope this is a diesel van. Can I check that? Is there any way to check that? Wait a minute. Didn't one of those vans over there say diesel on it specifically? Yeah, possibly if lack of fuel was the problem, that would be a good way to solve this. Yeah, it's not lack of fuel that's the problem in this van. This van has fuel. It's just it doesn't do anything. Okay, we've run out of time to try and figure out how we're going to actually drive this car. Okay, we're out of time. All I need to do is, at this point, my hunger has become so desperate and I ate all of my sausages yesterday. Basically, I just need to make a run for civilization and sort of hope that we can actually find someone or something who's willing to trade me some sausages if I'm willing to debase myself by sucking their sewage pipe dry. My only hope is to take the diesel with me and vaguely hope that maybe using that I might just be able to get the flipping... Yeah, crack open this. In we get. Open the damn van! Because maybe, just maybe, I can use this to get the other truck going. The other truck that just had the... Yeah, that had actually did say diesel on it. And then maybe, because I've now been given the mission to come and deal with the sewage pipe, I might be able to use that truck now. Maybe the truck was, like, locked away from me because, yeah, I didn't have, like, the right mission to use it, but now I do. Possibly. Also, whoever lives in this house, I know technically I live in a mansion over the road and you just live in a much small house, but please, I'm literally starving to death because I can't figure out how to build my own car. And in Finland, unfortunately, I'm several hundred miles from the nearest convenience store. Please help me. Just battering at the door with my diesel can. Oh no, I think the day might be coming to an end. That's a really bad thing, because I don't really want to be crossing the Finnish wilderness at night by myself. Okay, just if you can we in any way, like, use the fuel to make this thing go? Come on, work with me here. I've been literally told to come and suck out the sewage, okay? Play ball with me here, or at least the bare minimum. I'm climbing on top of the... The truck is not playing ball with me. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not making the annoying buzzing noise anymore. Oh, now it is. Yes, now it is. Hang on a minute. Maybe it is... Oh my goodness, maybe it is fuel. I just took the fuel cap off by having to rotate the mouse wheel to have that. Okay, hang on. Get it there now. Now, come on. We know you want to do this. Come on. This is a fuel canister. Come on, just use it. Use the thing. Get in the thing. Oh, dear. I feel like this is... Because there's no use option for this. I'm not sure this is how it works. I think maybe, unfortunately, I can't do that. No, just put the fuel cap back on. I'm not sure that's the problem there. In all fairness, I'm pretty sure look at the dial here. No, the problem was never low fuel. The problem was low gravy. And I don't know where we get more gravy from, so we're just going to have to go. Alright, we're just going to have to walk out into the wilderness and, like, hunt whatever lives in Finland. And hope maybe there's another farm down the road. One with a bloody sensible vehicle. You know, I actually have 3,000 whatever currency they use in Finland. Do they have the euro? Are they in the euro in Finland? One of the countries in Scandinavia isn't part of the EU. They're on the outside. I think that might be Norway, actually. I think maybe Finland is a member of the EU. So, yeah. Possibly I do actually have 3,000 euros, which is worth an awful lot of pounds these days. So, if I could just actually, you know, find my way to a shop, I'd presumably be able to buy, like, all of the flipping beer, all of the flipping sausages. It's just, yeah, unfortunately, the nearest shop might actually be in Sweden. I'm not sure. And we don't really have time to kind of go back to the house, so we're just going to have to urinate on the road here. There we are. Just urinate faster, please. There we go. Very good. So, yeah. Just got to keep on going past the terrifying Finland trees. That's just a little bit of tree that isn't attached to the main tree. So I just see something over there. Like a building through the trees over in that. Okay, stick to the road. Stick to the road. I do not want to be eaten by wolves. Okay, can I just drink from this here pond? Am I allowed to just... Okay, get down in the pond. Get in the pond. Drink from the pond. Can we drink? No. Okay, we're not desperate enough yet. Ooh, I could potentially drown myself. I think I remember reading this game has like 60 kilometers of roads and like stuff along the roads to it. So yeah, if you can't figure out how to build the car, that's potentially going to take a while to go down. I think the building I saw in the distance was that rock right there, so possibly my eyes just starting to play tricks on me as I slowly starve to death out here in the Finnish wasteland. Move to Finland, they said. Won't it be lovely to be hundreds of miles from the nearest person who could sell you anything, they said. Finland 8 Acorn 17 Lambda. Still no sign of civilization. So hungry. So very, very hungry. Wonder if Phil's still at the pub. I really hope someone gave him a lift home, because he might still be there. In fact, hell, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll find the pub. They might have sausages there. Oh, flip, the sun is setting. That is not going to be good for me, given, yeah, this game believes night ought to be night, and I don't actually have a torch with me. Wait a minute. That's something up ahead. There's something up ahead. My god, we might have actually found some form of civilization out here in Finland. Come on. Come on, please be something other than a sign telling me that civilization's another 56 miles away. Also, please get over there before the light completely fails, because I will have no way to read that sign if it's dark when I get there. Possibly I'm just suffering from this game's equivalent of cabin fever, but I'm genuinely excited that after, like, walking down this road for, like, 10-15 minutes, I've actually found something. There's actually a flipping sign there. That's really genuinely quite exciting to me all of a sudden. This game has got me properly in to the Finland road trip survival mindset. Oh, I think the sun just basically went down below the horizon there. Luckily, there's still some terrifying red lights, which is good. I'm not sure what those terrifying red lights are. That's probably just the sun's warning that it's going away. And then, oh, here we are. We actually get a choice. Oh my goodness, we actually get a choice. We've got a choice of... We're going either to Lop, which is 3 in that direction, or Raikapoja, which is 1 in that direction. Or we could go back where we came. Well, there's no going back. There's no flipping going back. We can't go back because... Okay, the one that's 1. Basically, the one that's 1, we want to go in that direction. Because, yeah, you know what? I don't think we're in any risk of going over 60 kilometers an hour game. It's fine. Or miles per hour. What do they use in Finland? I don't know. They strike me as a level-headed, sensible country, so they probably go for kilometers. And when I get to Kleinhop, I'm really hopeful I'll be able to exchange some of this here money for something I can eat, for something to drink, for somewhere to sleep. I'm going to start a new life in Kleinhop where I no need to worry about building a bloody car. You know, as night falls, questions begin to occur to me, such as, do they have bears in Finland? Because they have bears in Russia. I'm increasingly worried that being outside of your car after dark is potentially not a good idea. Also, maybe I should have tried building a bicycle. I probably wouldn't be able to build a bicycle either, but I feel like building a bicycle is easier than building a car. It's got to be. Maybe next time I'll just play My Summer Bicycle. That will just be so much more simple as a starting point. Oh, is that a house in the distance? That might be a house. That might be Kleinhop. That might be my new home. Now I've abandoned my old home completely. Also, I can't help but notice I'm not actually dying from hunger, or at least I haven't yet. I'm probably jinxing it right now, but I haven't died from hunger yet. And my thirst is almost full up, and I've not died from that yet either. I suspect it's just slowing me down. That's why I'm moving quite slowly at the moment. But, yeah, for the moment at least, not dead, which is good. Oh, yep, there's thirst into red as well. The moment that thirst is into red as well, that's probably not a good thing. Dehydration, that'll probably kill you pretty quickly. Oh my goodness, that's a house. That's at least one house right there. Make it for the house. Please, for the love of God, help me. I will pay you 3,000 euros for a sausage and access to your taps. Just like, oh, that's totally a barn, isn't it? That's not going to be that helpful then, is it? Probably contains more flipping farm equipment I can't possibly figure out how to use. Then again, worth giving it a go, just in case there is something I can use. Also, there's a mysterious path leading off into the wilderness. Intriguing. Is there anything actually in here? Nope, I don't think so. It does appear to be empty. Never mind. Oh, yes. From partly glitching inside, it is definitely empty. I really hope that wasn't the town of Kleinhop, by the way. Oh, that'll be the radio tower in the distance that I saw blinking away. Yes, that's the radio tower. Maybe I should have just gone there. Also, where's the road? Oh dear, I've slightly lost the road. I think that's it. Okay, don't worry. It's okay, we're good. We've still got the road. We can still find our way to Kleinhop. It's starting to get significantly darker now. Still no sign of Kleinhop. This is getting a little bit on the worrying side. Hopefully I'll still be able to actually, distinguish the road from the ground once it gets properly pitch black. Because I've still got some flipping dusk at the moment, and it's already starting to get a little bit hard to see. Oh, yeah. It's starting to get very hard to distinguish what is and isn't road. I'm basically just going along the road on the basis of it's the thing that doesn't have the trees on it right now. Quite frankly, if someone just drives along this road and actually mows me down at this point, I'd probably consider it a mercy killing. Do I just see a flash of lightning in the distance over there? Is there a flipping storm? Oh, I have no clue. I cannot see anything anymore. Right, okay. Use the silhouettes of the trees to navigate. Okay, because presumably, as long as you've still got trees either side of you, you're probably, and there's like a gap, you might be following the road. Potentially, but at this point I've got nothing. I can just run I can't even see my own fist if I try and punch the air. I'm vaguely hoping if I just kind of go over the crest of the hill that I'm sort of hoping is about there, maybe the bright lights of Kleinhop will light up and it's technically Wednesday. Intriguing. It must be, wait, it's after midnight? How can it be after? Oh! Wait! My summer car! We're close by to the Arctic Circle, so it never actually gets... Well, it looks pretty dark to me, actually. Bloody hell, I'm not sure what the rules of darkness are when you kind of got the Arctic 24-hour lightness. So I may or may not currently be on a road. I'm not quite sure. Because, yeah, it's now completely impossible to tell. If I look down, that's just pure blackness. There's trees either side of me. What just flashed? Something just flashed. Okay, fine. There's trees either side of me, which made me think, oh no. I could be going either left or right here, and I don't know which one of those ways is actually right. I could be just actually be wandering completely off the road right now. I genuinely have no clue. I'm going to assume... In fact, I could have just kind of already got myself turned around. At this point, I'm so completely disorientated, I've probably got myself turned around already. Wait, which way do I go? Oh, yeah. I'm totally off the road right now because there's too many trees all close together. I must have accidentally wandered off the road here. I can't be on the road anymore. I must have made a mistake. Right, in fact, actually, I appear to be getting... It's getting darker. I now need to look up just to see any light whatso-flipping ever. I'm really glad this isn't a VR game, by the way. This will be a very scary VR game at the moment. So as I probably ought to admit defeat at this point, wandering around the incredible darkness of the Finland Arctic summer, this is my summer car. This is excellent. Because what turns me off a lot of simulators is they're just kind of, they make everything far too simple. I play a farming simulator and I've got a nice tractor and all the tools I need right aside. So I can just kind of hop in my tractor and tells me what the controls are and just push forward and the tractor goes. I go and plow a field and whatever. And I find that uninteresting because I don't feel like it's simulating what is presumably truly a complex task. This just gave me just the frame of a car and just said, here's 100 parts, build yourself a car. I hope you can bloody figure out how that goes. If you are at all mechanically minded or have any form of mechanical knowledge whatsoever, I really would strongly recommend this because there's no flipping hand-holding. There's a lot of ways this takes itself very, very seriously. And as I've just demonstrated, if you don't build that flipping car and you don't figure out how to build a car, you're basically... That branch just freaked me out a little bit there for a second. Then, yeah, you basically just have to slowly die of hunger and thirst because you have no way realistically of getting to town without a car with lights and whatever to actually take you there. So yeah, I feel like this is not necessarily going that well, and I don't think I'm really going to be able to find my way to Kleinhop. I'm sure there were amazing things in Kleinhop. I'm sure there were skyscrapers, entertainment, strippers, drugs, all exciting things. But we shall never know. We shall never know the secrets of Kleinhob, because I'm about to be eaten by wolves in the middle of the desolate Finnish summer. So yes, there we are. But I really genuinely like this. I like the fact there's no hand-holding. I like the fact it takes itself seriously and just says, build it your bloody self. I like the fact that, if you go out at night, it's pitch flipping black. I love all of it, actually. It's genuinely great. The problem is, I'm not good enough at mechanical engineering to actually build the bloody car, which rather limits what I can actually achieve with this game. But yeah, if you have any interest in mechanically stuff, or you have a vague concept of how to build a car, or an interest in learning how to build a car, I really genuinely recommend this. It's fascinating. It's probably one of the best simulators I've ever played, actually, just because I admire the fact that it's properly kind of committed to forcing you to build that damn car as the baseline point for entry to the rest of the world. That's brilliant. So yes, My Summer Car, thoroughly recommended, even if it's a little bit above my pay grade in terms of mechanical engineering expertise. And maybe I'll have a look around and see if I can find some other rather interesting simulators at some point too. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been the truly rather excellent My Summer Car. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Oi! You bastard! That was mostly still fine. Stolen the bridge! All we need to do is create a counterweight over here. This is like bridge ballast. Come on! Uh-oh. No. Wait. That's fine. That creaking's supposed to happen.